The GOP-controlled Congress is moving ahead with a number of votes in coming weeks that will surely make the president angry, setting up a long line of vetoes. I like that graphic. Long line of vetoes. We made this graphic for it. Veto of the Keystone Pipeline. Veto of the 40-hour work week. Veto on immigration. Come on in from Capitol Hill, Congressman Mo Brooks, Republican from Alabama. Congressman, you're taking... Your idea is to take out funding for the president's executive action on immigration. Take that out of the Homeland Security funding bill so that the president has to veto it. Is run this through for me.
Well, that's pretty much the strategy of the House and Senate leadership. Right now, you've got a president who is in violation of the United States Constitution, is also in violation of federal statutes, and the House and the Senate hope to pass legislation that will bar the president from using money to implement this executive amnesty that is in violation of so many different statutory and constitutional principles.
Is this the plan to set up a line of vetoes? The president's being pushed to veto the pipeline, veto the 40-hour week, veto overriding executive action on immigration. This is the plan, isn't it? You present the man with a series of vetoes and see how far he can go with the veto pen.
Well, the hope is that some Democrats will come across and put the interests of American citizens first. We've got a lot of Americans who are struggling to find good-paying jobs needed to support their families. And if the Democrats in the House and the Senate will come across and help us override these vetoes, then we can implement legislation, put into law statutes that bar the president from doing what he's doing because he doesn't have the money with which to do it. Well, the question's then going to be whether we have enough Democrats on the House and Senate side to do what's right for struggling American families, or are they going to put the blinders on and only focus on the illegal aliens?
As of now, are you comfortable? Do you think you've got enough Democrats to support you to override a veto of, first of all, the pipeline?
On the pipeline in the House, it's going to be close. When we passed the Keystone Pipeline bill last week, we had a sizable number of Democrats come across, but not enough to get to the two-thirds threshold to override a presidential veto. Of course, the Senate's debating the issue as we speak. So I don't know what the final outcome of the Senate effort is going to be, but at a minimum, we have to get this legislation to the desk of the President of the United States so that the people will know where the stumbling block is if progress is not made.
I'm just trying to work out for our viewers what's coming down the pike here. And it is a series of bills that get to the president's desk and he will veto the lot. That's what's likely to happen in the immediate future.
Well, that's what he claims.
Yeah.
But it's one thing to make that kind of assertion. It's another thing to actually do it and act in contrary regard to the wishes of the American people. Once he sees the polling data, once the White House starts feeling the pressure of the American people, then you might see a president that in fact acts on behalf of the American people instead of in opposition to the American people.
Congressman Mo Brooks, thanks very much for joining us, sir. Very interesting.
Thank you, Stuart.
Yes, sir. Elizabeth Warren's